Hey guys, back with another badass review, this time of the DC Superheroes Lex Luthor. Like I said with the Superman, I don't know what wave this guy came from. I'm not really sure how many waves came in the Superheroes line, but I think that the Superman and Lex Luthor came out in the same wave, I'm assuming. But this guy's really cool. I always really wanted this one, and I got him with the Supergirl 2-pack. I watched the Apocalypse movie with Superman, Batman, and Supergirl, and they go to Apocalypse, and Darkseid's taking over Supergirl's mind and all that. And after that, I was like, man, I really want to get a Supergirl. So then I went on Amazon, I picked up the 2-pack, and I got this guy with it. Not this figure though. I got this in my haul, but I got this. It's the same figure. So if you have the 2-pack, it's the exact same figure as the old one. But I'm sure you already knew that. But what I did on the one that I got with the Supergirl, I made cuts right here in his little skirt, so then he would have more posability in his legs. But I'll get to that in a bit. But I really like how this guy looks. His face is a little weird looking, and it's kind of hard to see because he's got like this face armor stuff going on, but it's kind of hard to see. I really like how the DC Superheroes face sculpts were. They gave like the characters a little bit of, character. They gave the characters characteristics. They made them look like they were actually people. Just like this Superman here. This is the head from the DC Superheroes with the body of a DC Universe Classics. I really like this face sculpt because when you look at their heads, they actually look like kind of like humans. Not human, but they look more realistic facial expressions. Whereas this DC Superheroes one kind of looks like, I don't know. This one looks goofy, but with these guys, they look more realistic. I really like how their faces are. I wish Mattel would keep doing stuff like that, but they're coming out with the new DC Universe All-Star, so maybe we'll get some better looking head sculpts where they actually have some kind of, characteristics of an actual person instead of just comic looking. I mean, the comic's not bad, but I mean, I really just like the heads on these guys. But enough about that. Let's get into articulation real fast, and I'll go over some details on the figure. His head can go 360 degrees if you can get your finger in there to actually rotate it. But I mean, this guy wasn't really. The thing they did was they just made it like this was like super hard, so then you couldn't really mess with the head too much. And it should go up, but it's not. I don't know, like maybe it's just stuck like that, or maybe it doesn't go up at all. But his arms can go out and in. They can go 360 degrees. They got a bicep swivel, so it can go 360 degrees. I think it's all turned around. You can bend at the elbow and rotate at the glove. He's got no, that's his hand articulation, so that's about it. He doesn't have a waist swivel, but he's got, I'm guessing what it is a ball joint up in his chest. This figure is actually has been used anytime there's been a Lex Luthor figure, so they came out with this guy, and then they came out with the 2-pack with Supergirl, and then when they came out with Wave 17, they had the Orange Lantern Lex Luthor, who is basically the same exact body, except they tweaked it to make it look like an Orange Lantern, and they made them all like transparent. But they used like the same parts, like the feet, the arms, the hands. This whole body was just reused, except they switched the top part, which I actually liked because they made it a soft plastic, and they made the skirt like open so he can actually move his legs around. But on this bicep swivel, it can go 360 degrees, as well as up and down a little bit, so he can do a little ab crunch. Now this is where his articulation gets kind of slumpy. Like I said before, I have another one, so I made cuts in his skirt, right where this line is, if you can see that right there. I just cut it down the middle, down that line with a knife, just so it would give him some posability in the legs. See, they could go out, but they don't, because the skirt is like enclosed. So I mean, you can't get him to go out very far, but you could, but then you'd end up either breaking the legs or messing up his skirt. So I just, since I have another one now, I guess it's okay, but on the other one I just kind of cut it, and then I gave him more posability. But his legs would be able to go forward and back, and they'd go in and out. He's got a thigh cut right here, which is super stiff on both legs. Man, that's really stiff. And then he's got a bend at the knee, and his foot rotates at the boot here, at the circular part, so it goes 360 degrees, and his feet can go down and up. This body has also been utilized by the Mr. Freeze. At least the arms and the legs are. The body isn't, since, you know, the Mr. Freeze has been reused for a long time, and it has the little gimmick, so where he turned his waist, his head would move. But basically the hands are kind of the same. He's just got like these gloves on. They sculpted little gloves on him instead of Mr. Freeze. He doesn't have that, so this would just kind of be rounded out. But he's got these gloves on here. It's got like this little thing, and then it's got these things sticking out. And as you can see, the arms are the same. They got like that same little indentions. They look like straps are going down his arms. Something strange is like when Lex Luthor wears this outfit or this armor, he actually has like an L right here, but this is like a V. So that's kind of weird. It's like a triangle, but then it's got a V instead of an L. I don't know if it's ever looked like that before, but I just thought it was kind of strange considering how he's got a L or a V instead of an L. I always thought that was just kind of strange. But yeah, and then he's got these detailing in his leg. And I don't know if anybody knows what this is, but him and Mr. Freeze have this thing sticking out of their leg. I have no idea what it is. I've never known what it was. So if anybody could like comment and tell me what this thing is sticking out of his leg, I would greatly appreciate it, because I've always wondered what that is. I don't know why it's like that, because I don't think he holds a gun or anything. So, you know, if you can leave a comment below telling me, I'd appreciate it, because I have no idea. But yeah, he's got some more detailing in his foot, and you know, it looks like, I like how on the back of his heel it made it look like it was some kind of you know, wiring or something like that. I had the word in my head, but then I forgot. So yeah, but this guy's pretty cool. Also, like in his little neck area, he's got all these like little square looking deals, which is kind of weird because it seems like he has no neck, but then also like he does have a neck, but it also just seems like he's being strangled by it because he's got this weird looking thing going on. But you know, it's whatever. Anyways, I really like this figure. I wish they'd come out with like another Lex Luthor, maybe like in a business suit in the new wave, the new DC line. Right now, the only 4 that I know that they're coming out with so far for wave 1 and 2 is the Red Robin, Superboy Prime, the new 52 Batman and Superman, and then wave 2 is going to be, what I heard is going to be New 52 Flash, a Supergirl repaint in her black and silver, maybe Lara Fleet. I forget. I don't know how to say his name. Lara Freeze. Is that right? It sounds like I'm saying Laura Freeze, but I'm saying Lara Freeze. Lara Flees, something like that. I don't know the character too much, so I don't know how to pronounce his name right. And then maybe the Batman Beyond Batman, but that's just from what I know. they did the whole revision thing, so it's actually a lot different than how it was before. But I guess we'll find out when they actually do release these sometime this year, hopefully. So, alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish this review, and then I'm going to start on the next review, which is actually going to be a double review, and you'll see why. But please rate and subscribe, and I'll be right back with another review. Bye.